Hey everyone, Miss Cook here. So I'm just going to teach you today how to use the Pythagorean theorem to find the length of a missing side. So that's going to be your leg. Yesterday, Miss Dean Perry showed you how to use the Pythagorean theorem to find the missing length of a hypotenuse. So let's get started. I'm going to get rid of my face now and let's get going. So remember how we always have to use that Pythagorean theorem. This should be your best friend. You should know it. You should love it, live it. That is going to be a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Have this memorized. Now I'm going to show you a few steps that will hopefully help you solve for the leg. So step 1 is to label A, B, and C on your triangle. Remember, C is the only one that we really care about. It's the one that is directly across from that 90, and it's also our biggest. So between 12 and 15, which one is bigger? 15 is, so that is C. I'm going to say A and B. Step 2 is to plug numbers into A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So I'm going to write my formula over here. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. My A, I don't have a number for A, so I'm going to leave it as A squared plus B. Well, here's B, so I'm going to replace it. So instead of B, I'm going to write 12 squared equals C squared. Well, C is 15, so 15 squared. A squared plus, let's get rid of those squares. So 12 times 12, or 12 squared, is 144 equals 15 squared. So 15 times 15 is 225. Now notice yesterday, Miss Dean Perry said you just combine them together and you're okay. This time, we have this equal sign in between our numbers, so we can't do that. So we're going to put a line down the middle. Now, we need to get rid of this plus 144. We got to do the inverse operation. So the inverse of plus is minus 144 on both sides. Well, what's 144 minus 144? 0. Good. You guys should all know that. So a squared equals 81. And again, Miss Dean Perry yesterday said in order to get rid of this squared, this is saying a times a, we got to take the square root. And then we get 1a. So if I take the square root on one side, I got to take it on the other. So a equals 9. So this is telling me this distance right here is 9. That would be my answer. I want to do one more example with you. And step 3 would be to solve. So label the triangle. This is C. Remember, it's my longest. And then let's go A and B. So I'm going to write A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Now A, plug it in, is 4 squared plus, do I know what B is? I don't. B squared equals 10 squared. So what is B? Let's get rid of those squares. So 4 squared, or 4 times 4 is 16, plus B squared equals 10 times 10, or 10 squared is 100. Now notice how our numbers are separated by the equal sign. So again, that's telling us to create our islands. We want to get rid of the 16. It's positive, so we're going to do minus 16 on both sides. So 16 minus 16 is 0. So I get left with B squared equals, and then 100 minus 16 is 84. And then I got to take the square root of both sides because I want to get rid of this little 2 right there. This goes away, and I get B equals 9.17. In your calculator, you're going to see that it's 9.165 ... goes on forever. It's an irrational number. So I'm going to look at the number in the hundreds. So that's 6. And then I'm going to circle that 5. That 5's telling me to go up, so it's 9.17. That's how I got the 7 as B. Good job, guys. Keep learning, keep being awesome. Let us know if you have questions. We miss you and love you guys.